Yo, this your boy Will. I'm up here at Enviyon Studios, and we just wrapped up a dope interview with Yo-Shee, brought to you guys by Map Productions. Make sure you check it out. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Will from Enviyon here, and we're at Enviyon Studios, and I got a special guest with me today, Yo-Shee.
What's up, y'all? What's up? It's Big Yosh, not the little one. Big Yosh.
Yosh, what's going on? What's going on?
Not much.
I see you just got out of a studio session.
Yes,
I was
sir.
kind of sticking my ear in the room. I didn't want to come in there and throw off the vibe or anything like that. What were you working on today? Because I got a couple questions for you that I want to ask you, but I first want to dive into that because that's kind of fresh on my mind. What song were you working on today?
Well, the song that I'm working on is called Love Summons. I plan on dropping that for Halloween.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's a little love song. It's kind of, alluring and, good for the Halloween vibes. A little witchy,
Okay.
So.
Okay. So let's bring it back a little bit, Yo-Shee, just to tell the people a little bit more about you. And you said it was a love song. So from that perspective, we can assume that you're doing R&B, pop. What genre would you say you put yourself in as far as music?
You see, I consider myself a all-around artist because I don't just sing and do R&B, I rap too.
Okay.
But I do enjoy, that's where I started off with. I started off doing a lot of R&B, and then I kind of transitioned into pop because I love pop. I love music in general, but pop is kind of one of my faves because you can
Awesome.
do a lot.
Can I ask you about your name, Yo-Shee? Can I ask you, where did that come from? Like, what derived Yo-Shee, and how do you spell that? That's Yoshee, right?
Yes.
Tell me about your name and how you came up with that.
Okay, so my name is Kiyosha,
Okay.
but my best friend since I was a baby, she's been knowing my family since I was young.
Okay.
She was like, you know what? I can't call you Kiyosha. I'm just gonna call you Yo-Shee. And I'm like, you know what? I like that. And since then, I've been telling everybody to call me that. Now, when I was an artist, I didn't start off as Yo-Shee. I started off with a whole bunch of other names. I went from Chewy to Binky to
Chewy.
yeah. No,
Okay.
and now I'm Yo-Shee. But I switched it up to Yoshee because I can do a lot of it. It's like entendres that you can do. Like, yo, she's the best. Like, yo, she's good.
Yeah, that was what I was getting. That's what I was getting. So is it just spelled straight out, or is it like an apostrophe in there, or a dash?
It's a dash.
It's a dash. So it's Yo-She. Interesting. In my experience and the years I've been doing some music, that has actually been one of the hardest things for an artist is to come up with what that identity is as far as their artist name. I know artists that have music that won't release anything, and I'm going, why you haven't released nothing? They say, because I don't know what I want to call myself. So the fact that you have come past the mountain of that I see, on a daily basis, that's very important. But
you.
let's keep going. How long you been doing music?
Whew. I've been writing music. I started off writing poetry since I was 12 to 14, and
Okay.
the same. My other best friend, she was singing in the church, so she saw my poems and she was like, you can make songs out of this. I'm like, nah, I can't sing. I didn't think I could sing back then. So she was like, no, you can, and we're gonna push you.
What made you think you couldn't sing?
Cause she can sing, and
Okay.
when you have a friend who can sing, it was just I don't know if I could. She was like Jennifer Hudson, type
Okay.
of sing, and
Okay.
I'm like, oof, I couldn't do that. But then she was like, no, everybody has their own voice, and she helped me find my voice at that time. So I'm happy that she did that, and she pushed me to sing like that. So so that's how that came off, and we just started a R&B group from that point.
R&B group.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
that lasted until I was 17.
okay.
And
So you and your friend, y'all were doing the R&B group thing. Y'all was singing. Were you guys in the studio actively, or was it more so just, on your spare time type of deal?
yeah, we was in the studio.
Okay.
I had poor studio etiquette at the time.
Okay.
I was really nervous back in those times, but now I have a lot more confidence. these
Awesome.
days.
Awesome. What made you transition from the group into doing Yo-Shee?
Life.
What gave you the confidence to do that?
Life. We ended up having children and going our separate ways in that
Okay.
that sense. But I couldn't stop writing. I could be at work and I hear a bar in my head. I'm like, I gotta write that down.
How many children you have?
I got 4.
4 kids.
Yep, 3 boys, 1 girl.
And how do you stay consistent with the music, with the family, and the balance?
That's hard. That is hard because sometimes you gotta pick and choose in a way. There was times that I had to like put music on pause to make sure my children was okay. So, but like I said, even with that being said, I couldn't stop. Like I couldn't stop the lyrics that was popping up in my head. I couldn't stop like going out and like performing this. I couldn't see myself not doing it anymore. Like I had breaks, but every time I have a break, God would be like, no, get back into it.
Awesome. That's real awesome. I want to kind of go back around to the music. I know you said you consider yourself an all-around artist. What's the meat and potatoes of what you see yourself? If I walked into a Yo-Shee's storefront and you had a store and it said Yo-Shee's Music and I walked in there, what am I going to see on the shelves? What's the primary item that you're selling? That's what I want to know.
I can't even say I got a primary item because that's why I love music. Like if I'm thinking of something, it could be a rap song, it could be a country song, it can be a classical song. Like, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. That's why my album is called The Playlist, because I can't just pick something. I don't know. Like I feel like Doja Cat in a way.
So wait. So you got your album's gonna be called The Playlist, and you have a plethora of different types of songs in them, right? I kind of heard some of those songs, right? I don't want to spill too much of the beans, but oh well. One of the ones that stuck with me the most was "Ribbon in the Sky."
Everybody loves that song.
No, that's your hit. Look,
thank you.
That song has sync capabilities. I can hear that song in movies. I can hear that song on the radio. I can hear that song like live, right?
Thank you.
That's one of your hits. Now, granted, I haven't heard everything because you're still cooking, you're still working, and I haven't listened to all of them. But that one right there really stuck with me. A couple other ones I saw. It was another one you did where you were more so just rapping on it. Which one was that called?
There's a couple of them. I Have No Limit.
Not that one.
Then I have, what was I doing? My birthday song I did, and
it's one specific where you was more like dark, kind of like how
on
can I
the
say?
block, I believe.
It was on the block.
On the block.
So I heard "Ribbon in the Sky," and then I heard "On the Block," and there was such a switch. And I was like, okay, wait a minute, but it was a good song. I loved it, and that's why I came to that question. Like, what do you consider yourself, and how do you, most artists, not to compare, but most artists, when they find or when they do music, it's typically hard for them to get outside, and you don't have a problem doing that and still going outside and it sounding good. Like, how are you able to swing from one end to the next and it still sounds good?
That would be my producer, Dre Spraggs.
Okay.
I don't know, he has a mind that's like, I can't really describe it. Like we just blend. Every time he makes a beat, it's different. It's not like anybody else that I heard. So it's like we'll just be vibing out, and I'm like, oh, this sounds like when I was making "Ribbon in the Sky," I'm like, I was feeling real disco.
Right, exactly.
I was feeling like, oh, this is really good. Like I was feeling Prince, real Princey. Shout out to my Gemini Prince. But I don't know. I just have to. I feel it. Like when I hear the beat, it just transports me into that dimension. Like I could be 80s, 90s, today. I don't know. That's just how my brain works.
Nice. One thing I want to compliment you on is your ability to understand that doing music is great and we all love it. But the ability to, like you said, I got my producer, I got my production team, I got my engineer. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, having that team, at least at the stage where you are up and coming, like, you already are tackling things that a lot of people can't do. And it's a blessing. And that's how I know that this is meant for you. Because of the fact that you're able to assemble that and you're able to work alongside that and take care of family. Like, that's huge. So I just want to give you your flowers on that.
Thank you.
That
make me cry. I got makeup on that.
That is something crazy. So tell me some stuff you got coming up. I mean, I know we got the album coming out. And when is that, by the way? When is the album dropping?
See, I want to keep introducing each song on my album. So you're gonna see, and you're gonna have visuals to that as well. So I want to keep dropping visuals to each thing that I'm doing.
So you're gonna drop singles
from the album.
from the album, and then put the project out. I think that's an awesome idea.
Thank you, because I've been like really back and forth on that. Like, what should I do?
No,
Like,
I think that's an awesome idea, because I feel like this is my personal opinion. I feel like if you hold stuff in and then you release it all at one time, sometimes we expect all of that work to like have a big impact because we're putting so much out at one time. A lot of times it's easier to warm people up. Let me warm you up, and then let me warm you up again.
That's what I want to do.
And let me warm you up again, and then here's the album with 3 or 4 other tracks that y'all haven't heard.
Exactly.
You know, to me, I think that strategy is awesome. I would love to see that, because I don't want to wait for the album. I'm ready to stream it now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna get you your personal album.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And honestly, shout out to Enviyon Studios. Shout out to you and my homie Dro, because you have been putting the icing on my album. Like, it's been mainly engineered by y'all, so I really appreciate y'all for that. Y'all been doing y'all stuff. Like,
we're gonna keep doing it. We gotta get that plaque. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go, because they ain't heard nothing like me before. So
I love it. It's awesome.
Rolling. Action.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. So just do that shout out. You know.
Shout out to North End Empire, because that's who helping us with this movie right now. We're, doing a lot of collaborations with them. They do an awesome job.
North End Empire, yes. That's with Nate. I actually worked with Nate on some other films. So you definitely
we in good hands.
You're in good hands. You're definitely in good hands. That's real awesome. So let me ask you a question. Because I want people to kind of get to really know you, right? This is the opportunity for people to dive in to you, like as an artist, you have a product and you have music that people can relate to and they can listen to. But people want to know what you believe in. Like, what's your main purpose and what kind of message do you want your music to give? What do you want those who acquire your music and who are looking to listen to you? What's the message that they should get out of it?
Don't give up. Believe in yourself. It's been so many times that I have really thought about giving up and just leaving everything alone and just going through the trials of life. But have fun, do what you love, and don't give up.
And don't give up.
Don't give up.
So that's the main message that you would say that your music is kind of presenting.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. I love it.
No matter what's going on around you. Like I said, I come from Chicago. We out here, we drilling, but nobody would expect certain things out of me. But I want people to enjoy themselves when they listen to my music. I want you to be happy. I'm a walking diary, pretty much. I want my music to feel like you just read through your diary, pretty much. Like, good times, bad times, all of it.
Growing up in Harvey and being in certain environments, right? Why didn't you transition into the drill? Why didn't you transition into because you could do it. You've obviously demonstrated that in a couple of your songs. Why didn't you go in that direction? Why did you come more into a direction of don't give up, love, positivity? Like, why that over what you grew up in? How did you make that decision to say, no, I'm gonna use my voice for something else?
We have enough of that. We have enough of hard knocks. We need a different direction. And if you hear a different direction, you probably want to go in a different direction. Like, most people are so used to just being in that just little box of stuff, especially from Mike Harvey, because you don't have to be in that box. Just bust out that box and just be yourself. Like,
would you say that busting out of a box and going in a different direction than what's popular and what's most people doing makes it harder as an artist to proceed?
Yes.
So why go against the grain? Why not just?
Because I'm hard-headed.
Oh. Okay.
I want to do something different. I never been one to go with the grain anyway. I like to do something a little off. I always been that way. I can't be like everybody else. It's too boring. I like the little spice in my life. Even if it is challenging, I'm good at challenge, so hey.
Nice. What's your studio process like? If you're sitting in the studio and you're making what's that process like? Your producer sent you a beat, you get in the studio, Dro's the engineer, Dro, pull up this beat, you're pulling up the beat. What's going in your head? Like, what's your thought process right now? And I'm about to create this song. What is that? Is that sitting on is that like locking in mentally? Is that using others' ideas? What's your process?
Definitely locking in. Like I would, and I have to ask the people around me because sometimes there'll be like family or something for friends around me. I'm like, don't mind me. I'm about to play this beat over and over and over and over real quick until like I get it. Like I would go over a cadence multiple times until it like sits well in my head. Like if the beat got me doing this, I don't care what beat it is. It could be like slow, fast, whatever, mid-temp. I don't care. Like if I'm feeling it, I'm vibing out to it, and I'm gonna keep going on and on and on until I find at least the hook and the cadence to the hook at least, like, or the chorus, like, and then I don't know. Then I bring it to my producer, and then coming up here with Dro, and he put his spice on it,
awesome.
and that's it.
Hey, what's a pet peeve of yours? What's a studio pet peeve? Something that you might have experienced in a studio session, or something that you might have experienced from an engineer, or even another person that's in your session. Give me one pet peeve, something that you hate that happens while you're, okay, give me two, that you hate while it happens in the studio.
I hate a crowd in the studio with me.
Okay.
I don't like the crowd. I don't. It throws me off. Too many people got their hands and stuff. Just And two, people not being prepared, because I'm timely, and that can probably make me look like a witch with the bee attached to it. So I'm real like, yeah, I need this to be on time. I need stuff done. I need it line right. I will smile about it, but after a while, I'm like, okay.
What's the weirdest thing that you do when creating music? Something that somebody else might be like, you're a little weird for doing that. What would you say that is? I
gotta freestyle stupid stuff before I find the cadence.
Okay.
I would just like literally, I would rap about whatever's around me. Like, yeah, I'm still walking through the door and I'm doing this stupid, like it's just stupid stuff.
So you'll say lamp, and then you'll use little words from little things that you see just to kind of get you in the going, get you in the mood.
If you just piss me off, I'm freestyling about that real quick before I'm like, oh, well, you know what? That actually sounds right. I'm gonna put that in the song.
Do you take rap songs that come to your head and turn them into singing songs?
Sometimes.
So sometimes you'll come up with a rhyme and you'll sing that rhyme based on the music that you're hearing.
Because sometimes it'll sound better singing than, rapping. And sometimes the things that I rap, I'm like, no, this don't sound right. It'll probably sound better if I like use it as a song.
Gotcha.
So I switch it up. It depends.
Awesome.
Action.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
What's that?
What are some of the biggest sacrifices that you had to make in just pursuing your dream, and how, first question, what sacrifices have you made just to get where you are right now?
I had to cut off a lot of people. I know you probably hear that a lot, but if you really out for success, you got to cut off the things that's not of you and the people who are not of you. And that was hard because a lot of them people were close to me, sometimes family. And that hurts. That really hurts because you really think that them people going to be with you the whole ride through. And sorry, I got emotional for 2 seconds, but
no, it's okay.
It's just really cutting off the people who you really thought was going to be there forever. That was my biggest sacrifice, because my kids, they are a part of not a sacrifice, it's like a giving up on them, but that's the balance. That's part of like the second sacrifice, because it's like, do I do this or do I take care? That's the discipline of it.
That's the discipline. That's not the sacrifice.
Right.
The sacrifice is like, I got rid of that so that I can have that. But the discipline is, I got to be consistent. I got to take care of the kids. I got to still do the music. I still got to consult with my team. So you've definitely demonstrated that. And what future sacrifices do you see yourself making as you grow in this business? And the reason why I asked that is because you've already seen that in order to progress, you have to let stuff go, right? Life is like a bucket of water. You can only put so much in it. In order to get fresh, clean water in the bucket, you got to pull the old water out.
Yeah.
What other sacrifices do you see coming down the pipeline that you're going to have to get rid of in order to create more room in your life bucket?
That's a great question. I kind of am already doing it. Not partying like I used to. just really honing in, because in order to really make it, you have to sit still and focus. And I kind of did a lot of the, like I said, the cutting off the friends and family part was part of my biggest one. I don't see no other sacrifices besides not really, going out. And I also used to smoke a lot, and I had to really get rid of that too, because that was throwing me off. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, is there any things that you do that you gotta stop doing, like drinking, smoking, partying, scrolling? That's a drug nowadays. Scrolling is a drug.
That was it. Yeah, he named them all, because I was a heavy pothead, and I couldn't give it up for a minute, and then my voice started to go out, and that was God saying stop. And drinking, I don't drink unless I'm social, so that was not a problem with like slowing down, especially since I don't smoke anymore. Like sometimes smoking would make you want to just get a drink or two, and that was drying out my voice as well, so that had to stop. And yeah, and that scrolling part, I had to realize, if I'm going to scroll, collect something from this, collect something from social media, because it's not all bad. Social media is not completely bad to me. It's what you doing in that time frame, because like I get ideas from social, like, oh, that was a good idea, I want to spin that off and do that myself, type stuff, instead of just oh, this is a funny video, oh, this is, no, I don't like doing that no more. Like if I do, I try to stop myself, and I've been talking about taking a little break too, just in case I'm starting to like do too much. In case
you're starting to do too much. Now, as far as your music career and your business, on a social media tip, like how, I know you said, like, because I know I do this too, I'm bad at this, where we say, man, forget social media, because we're looking at the distraction element of it. However, as a business, right, we have to unfortunately indulge in social media in a way where it's marketing and promotion, because that's the way to get it out to people the fastest, right? There's no more yellow books.
Yes.
There's TV don't exist unless you subscribe to some service, right? And for the most part, then you have ads, but that, So with that said, like, how do you keep your social media active so that it's helping you market and promote without being sucked into the funnel of what social media can do?
I learned to put myself on a bit of a schedule now.
Okay.
And because I was like, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I am not that good with promoting.
Okay.
I am terrible. So I had to hire a team. Shout out to Nubia Royale, because she's been helping me out a lot, getting on track, getting my content together. But she's been teaching me to be on schedule with everything. If you're going to be on social media, promote your stuff. And don't be on there too long. Make sure you're doing something active about your business, and then do what you got to do. So by the time I get done doing all my promotions, I'm tired, and I don't even really want to scroll that much no more anyway. So that's been helping a lot.
When you write your music, are you freestyling? Are you a writer, or are you a freestyler? What's your main thing? I can't freestyle for crap. I gotta get a piece. I gotta get my phone, and I gotta listen to the beat and write it out. What about you? Is it coming, and then you do it, or do you have to have it all written first?
It is a bit of both sometimes. It depends on where I'm at. Like if I'm at work, because I don't have access to certain things, so I have to I'm hearing something, or I'm probably washing dishes and be like, oh, okay, wait, I kind of like what I just said, or in my mind, like I for some reason a beat will just pop up in my head. So I I'm gonna just write to the beat sometimes. And like I said, with my producer also, he'll toss me a beat, and I don't know, it'll just come, some things will just come to me.
Okay.
So it could be a bit of both sometimes.
Like voice notes and all that.
Oh yeah, I use my voice notes a lot. My voice notes save my life, because I will forget some stuff real quick. Them voice notes help me out.
Where do you see yourself in about 5 years?
On stage with Doja Cat, somewhere in Sizzle.
That's what I'm talking about.
I better be.
Now, I know, like, since COVID and since everything that's going on with the world, it's really hard to find good places to perform at. Have you been doing any performances, like live performances lately?
This year, I haven't had a chance to do it, but I will be doing my first performance this Saturday at Joe's Bar and Grill. So, Ben One's gonna be there.
See, I ain't know nothing about this.
Oh, my bad. So you gonna come out first?
You ain't say nothing. I mean, how I'm supposed to?
Well, from 9 to such and such at Joe's Bar and Grill in Maryville, I would love to extend the invitation to my homie Will to come out and come check your girl out on stage.
Good, thank you. So you hit on one thing, and then maybe we can wrap up in a minute. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know how busy you are. We hit on one thing where you said, I kind of stopped indulging so much in smoking and things like that, like because it was taking away my ability. It was hurting my voice, like you saw it. And it potentially can hurt your performance.
Yeah.
So how's your stage presence? Like, are you a lot of energy, or are you like, you know what I mean? Like when I go to your show, what can I expect to see you do? I want to know now. It's hard for me to just.
You gonna have some fun. Cause
Okay.
when I first started performing, I was a little scared. I was shy.
Okay.
You can kind of tell. But since I went solo, I don't know. It's just like I call it a light switch. Like I have a little light switch that I go on. Like I'm Kiyosha before I get on the stage,
Yep.
and then switch is Yo-Shee time.
And then you just turn into a totally different person.
a totally different person.
Like you seeing yourself from another point of view.
Sometimes it's so crazy.
It's crazy how y'all could do that.
It be times where I might not even remember what's going on because it's like not a blackout per se. Like I'm just going because like sometimes every artist still has a little nervousness within them. So I'm just letting myself go. So I'm just letting my brain shut off and just go with the flow. And I know that sounds kind of crazy.
No, it's not. I mean, I've heard it before, and I try to imagine it. Like I can't. Like it's hard to imagine like me sitting at the desk working with an artist, and okay, we'll mix. And then imagine me just flicking the switch, and then I just turn into a whole nother engineer, and I don't even remember engineering. You know what I mean? So for me, in that setting, it's like we don't understand it.
I understand.
And that's why it's so like magnificent, because you could switch and do stuff to create something and then switch back to create something else. I think it's an awesome gift.
Thank you.
And you got it. Like you understand it, and you know that that's something that you need to do in order to be best, your best
Yes,
that you can be. And that's something that you have to do. So just the fact that you recognize that and understand that, to me, is just absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
But
It's hard.
I just wanted to sit down with you and just kind of pick your brain a little bit, see where you at, let the people get to know who you are, and so that we can like kind of connect. Because I can love your music, and I can listen to your song, and I can say, oh, I love our music, but connecting with you on a personal level and knowing what drives what drives your music, what drives your heart, what drives your soul, what are the things you're working towards, why are you doing it? Are you just doing it for the money, or are you doing it for your family? You know what I mean? Like
And
what's your driving point? So that's why I wanted to sit down with you and have this talk, so that I can kind of wrap my mind around it and say, okay, that's who Yo-Shee is.
Yep.
That's who everybody needs to know. When they see her and they listen to her music, that's what they should picture. They should picture that drive and picture that struggle and picture the person that's creating something that we all need and we all miss. Because music right now, it has its ups and it's got its downs. And I'd like when the ups come along. That's just me personally. So I appreciate you sitting down with me.
I appreciate you for having me.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
See you.
All right. So I don't know if he's still recording or
He
not.
is, but he was supposed to come back in. I should have pressed stop, but
Nah, it's cool. You can leave it. But that was good.
thank you. No, that was really good. I was not expecting that. Especially off the dome. That was really good.
I mean, I know. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna come up with something. But then I thought about it. I was like, no, let me listen to a couple songs, and that'll give me an area of like, I mean, I've already heard your songs, but I was like, let me listen to.
Because you didn't get a chance to come to my party. That when I had my birthday
I didn't get a
party.
chance to
Nope.
come because I was over here. I was doing a session over at the other studio at that
Oh,
time.
yeah, that's
I
what
was
I
I was at the other building. I couldn't pop in. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, we done.
Y'all done? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we
That's
done.
what I was saying. Y'all got good.
Yeah, no, we